Okay, David Walliams, we remember him swimming the channel. We thought it was terrific. We bigged him up enormously. We were gasping with admiration. He doesn't really need to do anything else to prove himself. He's one bloke that's already done that. David, hello. Nice to have you on the programme.
Hello, good morning. Thank you for having me.
Get this. Why are you putting yourself through what sounds like the most hideous torture known to man, and voluntarily at that?
Well, because I really believe in the charity, Sport Relief. And I've been on lots of trips with Comic Relief and Sport Relief around the world, Africa, India, and seen loads of projects that are in the UK. And I just really want to do everything I can. And also, you get the buzz. You know, you do something like that for charity, and it is a buzz. You know, it was a real buzz swimming the channel and achieving something I thought was impossible. So I thought, well, you know, is there anything else I can do? And,
I mean, you could have done, the sensible thing and simply rested upon your laurels. I hear laurels are very comfortable if you ever had any to rest upon.
I don't know. I mean, I just thought I just want to do one last thing, really. I mean, I'm 40 now, so I feel like I'm getting.
Hang on, leave a gap so I can say you don't look it, because I will.
Oh, that's very kind.
You certainly did. I didn't realise you were 40, actually. I thought you were a callow youth and a mere stripling of a lad. I had no idea you were 40. Don't tell people that on the radio.
I just turned 40. No,
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. But I don't know if I can do another one after this.
I hope you won't. I hope after this you will sit on a very expensive sofa with your beautiful wife and relax. Now, we haven't yet said what you're doing because it's such a hideous ordeal. I can only bear to talk about it. You're going to be doing something which is 7 times the length of the channel.
That's right.
You're swimming the whole length of the River Thames?
Yes, from the source at Lechlade to the Houses of Parliament. And the thinking is it's going to take 8 days. So I'm going to be trying to swim 20 miles a day, which is the length of the channel, sort of day after day. So I'm very nervous about it because I just don't know how I'm going to feel on day 4, 5, 6, 7 when I've already, travelled nearly 100 miles. And my body is going to be really tired, and my mind, I'll probably be going a little bit mad as well because it's a very lonely environment, swimming in the Thames. You can't really see anything, the visibility is poor, You're on your own, it's cold, it's dirty. I mean, I'm really hoping that people who live around the Thames might come out and cheer me on because it'll make a huge difference.
Strikingly, my least favourite sentence in all the bump that's accompanying this, it's released by various different people, but the one I like least is the bit where it says, David will have to deal with murky water that harbours a cocktail of bacteria such as E. coli, salmonella and hepatitis, not to mention the 39 million cubic metres of raw sewage that finds its way into the Thames every year after heavy rainfall.
Yes, because it's...
What do you mean, yes? Come on, that's horrible, David.
If there's enough rain, the water goes into the sewage pipes and raw sewage comes out. So, but people love this though. I mean, all people ask me about the channel. No, but people love the idea of me suffering. Over the channel, people said, oh, what about the sewage? And people go, what about the sharks? No one says, oh, was it a nice sunny day? People are only obsessed about all the bad things. So then I've had to have some jabs. I'm on a course of antibiotics. And I should stress it's really not a safe environment to swim in the Thames.
No, it really isn't.
Please don't try it. And it's been really tough just to get the permission to do it.
And bitingly cold river water and the most unpredictable currents and eddies swirling about you.
Well, we've had a bad summer, because I thought it was going to be a lot warmer in September. Because previous years it's been up to about 20 degrees, but it's actually 15 degrees, which is the temperature I swam the channel, and that's cold.
I mean, you're very famous and all of that, but you're not invulnerable, If other people might catch nasty things, you might too. I don't want to say that, but I mean, you're very brave and it's tremendous courage you're showing, but is this a little foolhardy?
Well, it probably is, yes. But I mean, the trouble is there's been so many amazing challenges in the last few years for relief. That the next person always has to top the last person.
Couldn't Christine Bleakley do it? She was pretty good last year doing that water skiing thing. She seems like a fit girl.
Well, she didn't. Well, I don't know. She didn't offer to do it. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there'll be other great challenges coming up. But no, I'm really excited. I mean, there's something, I really felt I grew as a person swimming the channel because I was really taking on a really tough challenge. And it's a mental challenge as much as it's a physical challenge. So, and this, you know, I just think, well, if I can conquer this, you know, it gives you a really great feeling.
On the other hand, you know that there's always another mountain coming towards Mohammed, so you did swim the channel, and you did it so brilliantly well and so fast.
Oh,
and now here you are swimming the whole length of the Thames, 140 hellish miles in ghastly conditions of turgid sewage. You know there's going to be something else, don't you? You're never going to feel satisfied, are you?
I don't know. I don't know what's left. I suppose Everest.
Well, stop it now.
That would be good.
No.
Will you come with me?
No,
Keep
thank
me warm
you.
up on that mountain?
No, I'm fine. I know I never would be capable of proving myself adept at any of this kind of stuff, so I have to sit down with a nice box of chocolates. Now, if people want to sponsor you, this is what they have to do. They have to go on to www.sportrelief.com/Walliams, and then they can give you some money for Sport Relief. And the reason you like Sport Relief so much is what?
Well, they help people around the world who live in poverty. I've been on lots of trips to India, Ethiopia and Kenya with them, and also seen loads of the projects they fund in the UK. And these people really need your money. I was just in Kenya and meeting homeless children who, you know, there's a little boy called Philip who's 12. He's been homeless for 4 years. Both his parents have died, and Sport Relief raises money to give him food and shelter and healthcare and education. And so it's really great when you see those projects, because it really spurs you on. You know, in those dark moments when you just want to give up, you can think about the people that the money's going to help.
And do you have a kind of boat with a crew on it busy filming you and calling encouraging words and pouring hot chocolate into your mouth and all that?
Yeah. So, and the great thing is, Vanessa, you can eat whatever you like.
Tell me, what does your wife say about this? Because you're fairly newly married.
She's quite worried. She didn't really want me to do it, to be honest.
No, I'm sure.
But
it's like, I've just been swimming in Suez, darling. Come on, let's have a cuddle. Let's have some conjugal.
She understands that I'm just very driven like that, and so she wasn't aware of anything to do with the channel. But when I met her, she didn't know who I was. She was Dutch, and she lived in she is still Dutch, and she lived in Paris and New York, so she had no awareness of me. But she's since found out that I'm a driven person, and I like doing these things.
On a serious note, you've given a few interviews recently, obviously pertaining to this, in which you've talked about how driven you are and talked about effectively banishing your demons by running an awfully long way or swimming an awfully long way. You find it works very well.
Well, yes, because you've got, you know, a big mental challenge, you know, and you know, you've just really got to work hard and be mentally strong. So I find it very, very therapeutic.
And I'm not your wife or your mother, but I just feel it behoves me to say, you're very kind. It behoves me to say, if you don't succeed, we'll love you anyway. I just feel like I need to say that. I know you're not my child, but I mean, it really is a horrible thing you're trying to do. 140 miles, ghastly conditions, anything could happen. Exactly.
I could get injured, I could get food poisoning,
I
could pick up a disease. So, you know, people are talking about it like, when you get out, you're going to be doing this, that, and the other. I don't know if I'm going to make it.
I feel on behalf of my listener, on behalf of your mental equilibrium, I need to say, if you don't make it, we applaud the fact that you undertook the task so horrible and challenging.
Thank you very much.
And I mean it too. I'm not schmoozing at all. I really do. I think it's enormously brave of you. And if you don't make it, we still love you. David, thank you very much. Very, very good luck to you. That's David Walliams. We were so proud of him. People gawped in awe when he swam the channel. Now he's swimming the Thames, the whole length of the River Thames from its source at Lesglade in Gloucestershire, all the way to Big Ben, 140 miles. Hopes to finish at Big Ben in the heart of London in 8 days' time. And he's swimming through all sorts of revoltingness, really unspeakable revoltingness. If you want to sponsor him, it's www.sportrelief.com/Walliams, WALLIAMS. As well as making a donation he could do with encouragement, and he hopes that people will come down and cheer him on. You can check out the GPS tracker online at www.sportrelief.com to see where he is at any given moment, or you can follow the Twitter feed using the hashtag @Thames Swim. So very nice to speak to David Walliams and wish him all the luck in the world with it. Obviously it's a tremendous charity.